Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to EmnixBleached Path of Exile Breach League Hardcore. We are still on the road of recovery in terms of my own injury. Within the game, however, we are progressing very nicely. We are currently at the Harvest, which means we are ready to fight Malachi. Now, in between episodes, I have gone out and I've done a couple upgrades. Specifically, I switched out our golem from the flame golem to the ice golem. This gives us some more accuracy and also gives us some critical strike chance. I thought it would help a bit more. Not too sure how much it'll help, but hopefully it'll be good. I have also put in a curse on hit on our frenzy. So I put frenzy, greater multiple projectiles, curse on hit, warlord's mark, and this will increase our chance to stun by 10%. So I think right now with stun threshold or reduced stun threshold of 96%, we have a 20% chance to stun if we can do something close to like 1.7% of the monster's max HP. And with Warlord's Mark, which gives a static additional 10% chance to be stunned, when we do 1.7% damage to a monster, they have 30% chance to be stunned. So that's not bad. I also got a new belt. It's a pretty good belt. It has a lot of life, has fire resistance, and most importantly, it has 15% reduced enemy stun threshold. So that's the highest roll you can get on a belt, 15%. And I think the belt is the only one where you can actually get the stat reduced stun threshold on like a yellow item. The rest have to be uniques, like the Cragfall or something like that. So this is probably all the stun threshold we can get on our gear. I'm currently level 61 and I am working towards the mace nodes over here, specifically Bonebreaker as well as mace damage and reduce enemy stun threshold. Sadly, I can't get these nodes, although I would really like to. Like if I were to do this, yeah, it doesn't reach, which is just so sad, man. Feels bad. I want these nodes. That'd be so nice. Look at that. Hits that stun, have culling strike, reduce stun threshold. So all we can get is the additional damage from Bonebreaker, as well as 4% reduced enemy stun threshold, which isn't bad. It'll bring us over to 100% reduced stun threshold. So with all that said and done, I tried it out on Vol, and we can basically perma-stun Vol. That's pretty good, I want to say. So hopefully we can stun some more bosses going forward in the future. I mean, the best defense is the best offense, right? Like that's sort of what we're going with. I mean, that's our philosophy, and you know, I hope it works. But as you all know, the standard meta in PoE is, you know, the best defense is actually the best offense. No, wait. The best offense is the best defense. Yeah, that's right. So, you know, it's clear speed meta, but we're sort of going against that, and which does mean, you know, we don't get as much stun in the game. However, this is the way I like to play. And at this point, you know, I haven't received that much criticism, actually. I have a lot of people who go, you know, clear speed meta is the way to go. You should really consider it. And I'm like, you know, I kind of don't want to. And then some people go, but the build is really boring because it's so slow. It's my style, and I feel like a lot of people that come to watch, I bet half of you watching aren't actually watching, just listening. So, you know, like it's cool. It's cool. Okay, we want to stand in the enfeeble area. And then we'll just apply our frenzy charge. And that'll also curse him with Warlord's Mark. But like I was saying, you know, like I sort of, this is my style, and I think at this point, if you've been in my channel long enough, you probably recognize this as my style. You know, it's slow and steady. Just do as much as we can given the time that we have and the limitations that we have. I mean, we do run into the issue where, you know, we don't get to complete as much content as we would like. However, I'm having fun, and at the end of the day, like when you're playing a game like this, that's all that matters, right? And I think for you guys who play too, you know, don't worry about, you know, unless you are a true competitor, in which, you know, I always want to be the top of the ladder, and if you want to stay top of the ladder, you either commit a lot of time or you run builds that are very efficient. And, you know, I'm with you, you know, like if that's what you like to do, then go ahead, like, you know, clear speed meta, that's the way to go. Or if you are like a freaking genius, make your own build that's, you know, better than everyone else's. But for me, you know, I'm not about the competition. Like, I like that it's there. Totomi Pizza Sticks. It's a nice name. I like the fact that, you know, the competition's there. But for me, that's not what it's about. I just like to experience the new content from beginning to end at my own pace. And TY soon. Thank you. TY soon. And I mean, yeah, it was, you know, just play the game. Just play it and have fun. And if you're not having fun, change it up. You know, if one day it's like, this isn't fun anymore. Why isn't it fun? Are you going too fast? Are you going too slow? Or is does your build suck? I mean, that's the magic of Path of Exile, right? Once you get bored, alright, it's time to move on. New build. New set of items, a new playstyle, and all of a sudden it's a new game all over again. It's just... I just keep gushing about Path of Exile, and as, like, you must know at this point, you know, I've been recording Path of Exile episodes for pretty much like a year now, probably. And I'm just, you know, I still enjoy it so much. It's just so fun. It's one of those games, it's just really hard to let go. And even if you know, get bored of it, you still end up coming back eventually. It's one of those games. And if you were to read a review, that's basically what everyone says too, right? Which is basically, oh, you know, this game is good or whatever, this game is fun, or this game is not fun, but I still come back and check it out every 3 months. Check it out. Permanently stunned. Maybe not permanently, but like 75% of the time she's stunned. So that's pretty cool. I never played a stun build before, and now that, and I guess we're sort of playing a weird hipster stun build. I tried to look online to see if there if there was like a Siege Ballista stun build. Not many builds out there, and I'm assuming it's because it's not too good of a build. You know, it doesn't clear fast. It probably doesn't do high level content. But hey, fuck it, it's working so far, right? And like, you know, the sense of accomplishment, the sense of discovery, that's what I want. That's what I want out of this game. Say it doesn't work out, okay, now you know, right? But I mean, for like the past month or so, I'm like, dude, Siege Ballista permanent stun, it can be done. It's a thing, I swear to God. And like, if anything, this just satiates my my curiosity. So even if it, you know, if it doesn't work, the time, the investigation time was worth it. I got plenty of enjoyment out of this build so far. Even if this character were to die, you know, if this character were to die, I would have considered re-rolling this character, because I'm actually really enjoying it. Sure, the clear speed isn't great. As a matter of fact, it's very similar to our Ice Spear build that we had last league. It's a very similar playstyle, which is basically, well, you don't have to keep them away, but you know, the point is, you know, use some sort of status to, you know, debuff them and have that be our source of defense. That's basically our style. And I mean, that's sort of how I play, right? Everyone has their own style. You look at a player like I don't know, Kriparian, I guess. Like, I think back in the day, his way of playing is like play something super tanky, but also dishes out a lot of damage. Like, that's sort of the dream build, really. But I can't do anything like that. And our style is just play something. Actually, I think it's kind of similar. Like, not necessarily tanky, but play something that's slow and steady, and just sort of grind through the game. You know, don't have to worry about randomly running into something and then getting one shot. We play safe, man. We play safe. And sure, you can also call it, you know, playing like a wuss. But damn it, it's safe. I'm not gonna die to bullshit. Okay, we leveled up. Let's get some more damage. At this point, I'm just focusing on getting all the damage nodes I want until I hit level 65 or 66, in which case I will go out and go shopping for another bow upgrade. Until then, you know, after we get the damage nodes, all that's left is to get a couple totem nodes, and the rest is just going all into life. So right now we're at 2.1k. It's not the best, honestly. 2.1k or 2.8k HP. In Cruel, like, I guess it's okay. I was hoping for more like, you know, 3.2 or 3.3. Close enough, right? Whatever.
Until next time.
Whatever. I hope we can do this. Malachi is always one of those fights where you really don't know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna drink some pop to get myself prepared. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I hope this won't be too hard of a fight. Let's drop down a TP just in case. One true god. You're not the one true god. That's Kudoku. Actually, let's not diss Kudoku right now. It's not a good time. Alright, now I recognize that my DPS is probably pretty shitty. And I don't think this guy actually gets stunned. I'm like 80% sure he doesn't actually get stunned. So that's a little worrying. I mean, that means our biggest defensive trait is sort of just gone, but we still have the kiting available to us, where we just sort of run in circles, drop down totems, and hope for the best. And I mean, it's working. I can't tell if he's stunned or he's just stuck in animation. I don't actually know what he's doing. Whatever. Ow. Like, is Piety stuck or is she stunned? Like, she's not doing anything. God, the damage though. Okay, I think we did it though. No, there's still another. Oh, no. Okay. We did it. Alright, Piety. I'll actually watch you die. Because I want to drink some water.
This is what I get for trying to be a bloody hero. I was so sure that I was creating a prouder world, and I thought the Karui beneath such a future. I was wrong. Leave me in the water. I've got some explaining to do to my ancestors. You go and honor Malachi's head.
The way she says that, does that mean Headhunter is traditionally a marauder item? You know, put his head on your belt, Headhunter. I don't know, actually. Oh, touch that. Man, there's just so much crap everywhere. Oh. Yo, we actually got him to the heart phase really quickly. I am very, very surprised. I think we're actually doing decent damage. I didn't think I would actually say that, but... No, he's not taking that much damage. What's going on? How did he go to the heart phase so quickly? Oh god. What is going on? There's just too many things on the floor. The first time you do Malachi, honestly, it's like It's so confusing. After a while, you kind of get used to it, but still, there's just... My eyes hurt playing this game. Especially this fight. This guy keeps going underground! What's your problem, dog? Can you stop? Alright, he's probably gonna go into heart phase again. I have to kind of keep him on my screen, just so I know when he's going underground. Oh god. Okay. Get the heart. I think I got it. I don't know where Malachi is. There he is. Just gotta keep an eye out. Okay, he's underground again. Move away. So that slam, you actually have to be very careful when he comes out the ground. He does an AoE attack and it probably will one-shot you. So you gotta watch out. So that's why I always try to keep Malachi on the screen. So when he does do that kind of bullshit and disappears, I sort of know. Okay, our potions are still looking good. Oh god, dodge that. Okay, we're in a weird spot right now. Oh man, there's too much crap on the screen. And we're sort of running low on potions too. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's get those siege ballistas near the heart so we can actually destroy it. My eyes hurt. They actually hurt. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I think we got the last heart. Yeah, we did. Yeah. What's going on? Okay, he's coming out the ground. Get those siege ballistas up. I actually think he's getting stunned. No? I can't tell, obviously, since I'm kind of off screen all the time, but... Oh, God! Don't run right into it. That's a bad idea. No, don't let him explode all over you. He's coming. We did it. We fucking did it. Honestly, that wasn't too bad, right? It really wasn't. I mean, we kind of went and over leveled this place by a bit, but not by that much. We're level 62, this area is level 57. Oh, that was... I mean, that was still a tough fight, but we did it. We're now in Merciless, which is amazing. We were, what was this, like 2 weeks into the league and we finally got into Merciless. It's pretty good for me. I mean, a little slow, but we did get injured and basically didn't play for a whole week, so there was that. Okay, yeah. I think we're done. Do we get a quest reward?
No love.
Guess not. I guess this is our reward. Straight into Merciless. So in Merciless, we lose 30% resistances, I think. 40%. We lose another 40%. So our lightning resistance is at 67. I mean, all things considered, it's not that bad. But I even had to... Or I thought I had to add lightning resistance onto my gear. I guess not. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. I really need to replace this shitty amulet, though. Look at it. It's so bad.
Should remember their place.
But I just don't have enough dexterity right now. That's the problem. And there's no source of dexterity anywhere. Alright, let's just breeze through this area. Once we get to Act 1, everything's easy again. which is kind of a breath of fresh air. Because Act 4 has been pretty intense, you know, this entire time. Luckily for us, now that we're in Merciless, we won't be needing to do Act 4 for a very long time. And even then, we don't need to actually beat Malachi until we're level like 80 something. And really, that's my advice to you players. You know, once you get into Merciless, there isn't really a point in doing the Act 4 boss Malachi unless you actually plan on getting like challenges done or something like that. You just go straight into maps after you've gotten Giant Lakes. So that's the plan. I mean, at this point, we are just... Look at this guy. Permanently stunned. We're just gonna go through normal progression until we actually get into Merciless. Can I take off this amulet, please? I can't. I need the dexterity. How much do I need? I need 170. I have 189. And this thing gives 49. Oh my goodness. I mean, maybe I'll mastercraft some life onto it or something. Because right now it's just so bad. So I think I need lightning res. So let's take this. And it's not all that bad. I mean, cast speed kind of sucks. Mana regen I'm okay with. No life. Sounds like my life. Just no life. This actually gives us more lightning res. Surprisingly enough. What do we lose? We lose life. We lose chaos res. We lose 2 cold res, and we actually get fire resistance. That's not bad. We lose mana. Not a considerable amount. What happens to mana regen? Mana regen goes up. Hey man, I'm okay with this. And I bet DPS goes up. Sure, okay. I guess I'll try and craft some life onto this ring. Elrion isn't very leveled.
What can I do?
It's level 4 right now. Blessing font. So I can get a bit of life. I mean, why not? We just need some more life for leveling and stuff. 2800 HP. I wish it had more. I'm not gonna complain. Same thing with this. I don't want to craft onto this shitty amulet. It's so bad. Waste of currency, in my opinion.
I am surrounded by living corpses and dying Moriathans.
Oh, looks like there's a breach here. Alright. This breach might be a little intense. So let's clear the surrounding area first. Just in case we run into something dicey. Now hopefully if we do run into something dicey we can just stun lock it, but that's not always the case. Okay. Let's try to put ourselves in a corner so we can get the most AoE possible. Are there any grass tans around? Oh god, I'm bleeding. Wipe yourself off. This guy's corrupting blood, so that would explain why I'm bleeding. And we ended up not killing anything because we have no DPS. You know what? One day we'll get more DPS. It'll happen. One day. At the least we didn't. At the very least we didn't die, and we dished out some like decent damage. We got like 1 splinter. That's okay. But yeah, right now our problem is we just can't kill things fast enough. Honestly, maybe I should have, you know, left this build for last league, or tried it out last league. What was last league? Essence. Yeah, that one would have been a lot easier to do this build with. But I mean, I want to do it now. But yeah, we don't have great clear speed, and it might become a problem in the later stages of the game. Hopefully it gets better. I don't know. You never know. Couple item upgrades where we can just two-shot everything. Who knows? Maybe. Alright. I gotta keep an eye on my health bar. I always sort of zone out, and the next thing I know I'm at half HP, and I'm like, how did that happen? You know? Like I would get hit like 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, what? Or I get hit. I get hit like 5 times, and I'm at 200 HP, and I would be like, oh holy shit! I almost got one-shotted. I think I've seen myself do that, and then I look back at Divide, and I'm like, oh, I didn't get one-shotted. I just fell asleep. That's all. So I gotta pay attention when playing, man, especially in hardcore. The likelihood of death is just too high. Although at the moment, well, let's not fucking jinx it. I was gonna say at the moment we're doing okay. I already jinxed it. I already fucked up. But we are doing okay. Like, life isn't great, admittedly. Damage isn't great. But we have like okay defenses. Like we're stunning everything except for the major bosses. That's okay. We're doing fine. It's kind of nice using Curse on Hit with Infractum, or the Minecraft bow, since Infractum actually gives all arrows pierce. So that's how we're able to use greater multiple projectile with cast on or curse on hit, and be able to get so much spread with our curses because we're just piercing everything. Look at how many people got cursed. That's really good. I think once we lose this bow, we won't be able to do this. Obviously, we won't be able to do this, but it's not going to feel as nice when we curse things. One of the benefits of having piercing arrows. Oh, ghost! The ghost won't move because it's stunned. Oh, did I? It's dead. All right. Oh, there was one right here. Oh man, I'm like a freaking lawnmower. Look at that. That was amazing. But seriously, like with the yellow mobs, as well as like something like this, I bet, with the orange one, I bet I could just stand here and he'll never be able to hit me. Look at that, permanent stunned. Amazing, just amazing. The builds I come up with. Oh, I'm like a fucking genius. Alright, enough self-praise. Don't really deserve it. But no, like seriously speaking, and I mean this sincerely, like I'm really liking my build. It feels original. I don't think it's actually original. I'm sure someone's tried this before. There's a breach around here. Here it is. But like it's like a breath of fresh air. Sure, it's very similar to the, you know, perma freeze build, perma freeze, perma stun, same idea really. LMP, you know, set something down. If we had done like a ice spear totem build last league, that's basically what this is, right? Except instead of freeze, we use stun, and instead of a wand, we use a bow. But same idea. And you know what? Maybe it's just like I said earlier this episode. Like this is just my style, you know. This is the way I enjoy playing it, and I'm having a great time. Now, I won't have a good time if we die right here, and it's kind of feeling like it. Oh god, it's a ghost. It's happening. It's happening! Why am I stuck? No, seriously, why am I stuck? What the fuck's going on? Oh, I didn't even get a splinter. And this guy gets away? Yo, seriously, dog, we need some damage.
I cannot carry this.
Yo. We spent all that time running around, kiting, and this Joker manages to run away. This is not what I had in mind when I envisioned, you know, Siege Ballista totems. I'm like, yeah, I just, you know, set the totems in the corner, I run around, and they like one-shot everything. That's what I had envisioned. But, damage is a problem. Damage is a problem, and it's partly my fault because I decided to go for stun. I mean, I'm assuming that's what it is. No regrets? I have no regrets. I brought this upon myself. But I should actually get some prophecy, so.
Let me tell. A vanguard seeks to claim land that is not. Fire rains down.
Stone Circle in Western Forest. Okay.
Imprisons a memory of
Forgotten Garrison.
where bandits have taken
Plague Maw.
the plague.
Defiled Interceptor. Okay. Oh god, my arm is starting to hurt. How long have we been playing for? 30 minutes? Hi, would like to buy your Void Manipulation? Sure. But why male models? Was that a rhetorical question, sir? Got it? I'm assuming this guy got it.
Another day in the land of plenty.
Actually, I should have replied soon. Damn it! I had my chance. I mean, lately a lot of people have been like whispering 5 or 6 people at a time. The problem is they can't. Before, when someone whispers me, I can quickly, you know, invite the guy, and by the time he accepts my invite, I could, you know, TP back home, or TP back into town, and then type hideout and get into my hideout and be ready for the trade. But now, because of my stupid arm, I have to like TP back, get into the hideout, then send the invite. By that time, the guy's like, it's too late, you know. Trading in Path of Exile is like having a responsive website, and you know, in the world of web. What is it now? Like Web 5.0, Web 2.0, Web 2.0, I think, or 3.0. I don't even know. You need a fast website, okay? Every second matters, and in our case, we lost out on a trade because I didn't react fast enough, or specifically, my arm didn't move fast enough. It just can't. What a time to be alive, man! Every second matters. All right. We will defeat the roaming war bands. No idea where they are. But we'll stick around in this area. It's good EXP. At least it was when you're like when you first start the game, like when you're like a level 4 character. I mean, maybe not anymore, but still. I think that the rule still applies. You can get some pretty decent EXP around here. White male. This guy's clearly a new player. Level 9, doesn't even know about the trade. Didn't cancel the trade invite. Soon. You hit him with the soon, okay? These are the guys you want to target. We're getting this shit down pat. Developing a process, you know? First you'll act all nice and shit, and you trade them. You know, you be a really nice trader, you go real fast. And then when they least suspect it, you go thank you, and they go thank you back, and you hit them with a soon. That's the way to go. But seriously, that guy was probably as newbie as you get. Probably his first... let's not assume. I was gonna say probably his first time using PoE trade, but that's probably not the case. Seemed to know what he was doing. But, maybe he just wasn't paying attention when he saw my trade invite. I don't know. All right. I mean, I know there's some sort of dead air right now, where I'm not saying much and we're not doing much, but I'm kind of just breezing through the content at this point. Not much to say really. It's actually the 38-minute mark, so let's take our passive point. Do we get a passive point? Excuse me? We want armor boots, by the way. Okay. Let's get the passive point. We should probably run to the ledge and then we would call it an episode. Get some more attack speed. I'm excited for Bonebreaker and the mace and reduce enemy stun threshold. 2 more levels for that. And after that, I would really like to go down here and grab the totem duration nodes. I'm really annoyed about the fact that these totems just last such a short duration. Like, and part of it has to do with the fact that we have no damage, like I've been saying over and over, but because they have such short duration, like, we would be halfway through a mob or through a pack and we would have to resummon these stupid totems because they're not done killing stuff. It's kind of annoying, you know? So hopefully once we get, you know, some more duration nodes and they can last longer, we'll have a better time clearing things. We'll be able to, you know, leave some totems there and sort of run away, drop some more totems, run away, and, you know, do some funky things like that. I'd like to complete this prophecy as well too. So a couple things. Oh, here are the warbands. Want to see him get stunned? It's not working. And now it works. Ah, so this is how you deal with warbands. They run around so much, you just permanently stun them and they can't move anymore. There you go, guys. That's the strategy. Here, some Emnix tips straight, you know, right there for you. It looks like there are more actually. All right. See, if, even for warbands like this, like my totems, they're like expiring. Stop it. Stop expiring. And honestly, like in terms of damage, I hope I don't have to do the same crap I did for Ice Spear, which was take out the lesser multiple projectile. I don't even have LMP anymore, actually. What am I talking about? And I am not getting rid of my Rain of Splinters. So I mean, I guess this is as good as it gets, right? Unless we get a better weapon. This is one of those builds where the better gear you have, like you need to be really heavily geared, I think, in order to do decent damage, because there are so many damage slots that gets filled with crappy uniques like this one. Cragfall. I mean, it's not a good unique, but it gives us double stun duration, man. Whoa. Double stun duration. Whoa. Right? That's the gimmick. I mean, we gotta play based off of a gimmick, and this is the gimmick we're going with. I mean, that's PoE, right? You pick a noob trap and you just you dive right in. This league, this is the noob trap, and it got me. It got me. We're doing it. All right. How are there still more warbands? Not that I'm complaining, of course. I mean, warbands are always nice. Good EXP. They have decent drops. I don't want to say good drops. They rarely drop anything good. They're decent. And I mean, if you can get an actual warband drop, that'd be nice. Honestly, I don't think I've ever gotten like those warband specific gloves or boots or whatever. Ever. I've never gotten one before. I'd like to get one.
A vanguard seeks to claim land that is not theirs.
The stun is so real. We can't do shit. And we just stand there. Oh, what's happening here? There's tempests. It's a pretty shitty tempest, to be honest. Oh, we get increased quantity, increased rarity, though. Okay, I'm kind of down with it then. If that's the case, I kind of want to clear the zone instead of just going to the waypoint and dipping, which was my original intention. My microphone is actually covering my HP bar, and I can't see it from my peripheral vision. Massive Shrine! Does this do anything for us? Increased life AoE in size. It does nothing for us. If only AoE actually mattered. Unfortunately, it does not. I wonder if Blast Rain would have done better for stun. But then we actually have to use range attack. Oh, I guess not. Oh god, this is deadly. This is not good. I have to get the fuck out of here. We're gonna be fighting outside the breach, I think. because this can actually kill us. The space is just way too tight. Oh god! What did I miss?
I give you to my ancestors.
I can't get any splinters anymore. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, there's a belt here and a sword. It's a genuine sword. Genuine sword? Genuine. Ketchup? Catsup. Ketchup? Catsup. Okay. Okay, well, we're breezing through the ledge. Look at us. Look how quickly we can kill skeletons. Oh, my build is so good. I'm the master skeleton clearer. I'm slaying. Cold-blooded. These motherfuckers stand no chance. Oh, there's a ghost. Can I push it into something? Probably not. Alright. Guess we're just killing it. An amulet. Alright, moving on. I mean, maybe we go back to using a different kind of curse instead of Warlord's Mark. Just for damage. Like projectile weakness or something. I don't really want to do that. I mean, 10% chance to stun is a pretty big deal, I think. Maybe not. Maybe projectile weakness is the way to go. Or vulnerability? Man, I don't know. I don't know.
I cannot carry this.
This build is weird. It hurts my brain. And it hurts my shoulder. Like, I know I shouldn't complain about it, but actually, I'm pretty sore right now. I just want to finish this episode. After all, I hurt myself based on my own stupidity, but still. Fuck this shield. I wanted to pick it up, but you know what? It's not worth the Tetrising. Like, I could have cleared these 4 spaces and fuck that. Let's just get this over with. Take advantage of this Tempest. Getting pretty good quantity though. Oh right, because there's 30% increased quantity on this map. Alright. All cleared over here. Let's go back to town, sell the crap. And I guess we're like almost halfway, no, a third done, Act 1. A third of the way through. Not too bad. I should get one of those stun duration belts. That would be really good. With stuns, threshold, life, and more stun duration. I'm hoping we can get like a ridiculous amount of stun duration. That'd be really cool. These are interesting boots. Not as good as mine though. Okay, whatever. Alright, so that's the end of this episode. Today we ended up killing Malachi. We are now in Merciless. at the end of Act 1, once again, we gotta think about doing the Labyrinth. And when we pick up the Labyrinth, that's actually gonna help a lot with the damage, probably. And our survivability. It's gonna give us more fire damage and 20% of physical damage as extra fire damage. So we're gonna get 20% extra damage. Ancestral War Chief. This guy wants Ancestral War Chief. But yeah, that's gonna be probably in an episode or two. But that's it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Soon.